So today we are going to look at stock inventory system. So let's go straight to the business. So we are using Microsoft Excel. So on our first sheet we have items on stock, which comprises of the code, item, unit and the quantity. On our second sheet we have items ordered, in which these are the items in which we require on the stock. So we have code, product, units, amount ordered, price per unit, total and the remarks if the items are received or not. Then we have the received items, which comprises of the total amount of items received. On our second sheet we have items to be sold, which comprises of the total quantity between the items which are on stock and the number of items in which you ordered. So our next sheet is items sold. So these are total items in which the stocks are sold, and then we have the items remaining, which comprises of the amount which have remained after being sold. So let's go to our items on stock. For example, we are going to use an example like, so we have the code, which we are going to use the BBC 25. So this, the item name, let's say pens, which comes in box. Let's say the amount present on stock, let's say 10. So then we go to items order. Let's say we order other amount of pens. Let's say we order 20 at a price of 50 Kenya shillings. So the total you are going to use is 1,000 Kenya shillings. So in order to get this total, we are going to use a function in which we are going to use a product function. So to get this, we are going to use product function. So we insert the equal sign, then product of, which is D27 and E27. You get the product, which is 1,000 Kenya shillings. So we have to confirm if the item is received or not. So let's say the item is received. So let's go. If the item is received, we have the box. Automatically it comes to the received item. So we have pens, then box. So let's go to our next sheet, which is items to be sold. So let's say our pens, let's say total number of items to be sold, in which comprises of items on stock, which are the pens of 10, then items ordered, pens are 20. So the total quantity of pens to be sold are 30. So here we use a function, we use if function. So in order to get the total, so you insert the equal sign. So if bracket the item, which is pens, let's say this item which is items to be sold. So here we use the if function. So if the items ordered, which is the pens, is, so we are going to use if the pens, if this pen is received, is equals to received sum the items on stock, which is the pens, and the item amount of items ordered, which are the total quantity of the pens ordered, which is 20. So sum. So if the items is not received, let's bring the total ends output, this one, which is items on stocks, total quantity of items on stock. Then enter. It brings you the total quantity of pens to be sold. So then we go to our next sheet, which are the items sold. So let's say our pens, we go back to the pens box pens. So let's say we sell 20 of them at a price of 60 Kenya shillings. So the same thing, to get the product we use the product function. So the same process, you use equal sign then product, the amount sold, quantity sold, and the price in which you sell the item. It brings you the product of the two in which you gain a profit. So on our last sheet, we're going to look at items remaining. So these are the items remaining. These are the items in which they were on stock, but you sold some, you remain with the other. So here, so our pens we sold, we had 30 on stock, and then we sold 20 of them. So the remaining amount is 10. So in order to get this, we use a formula. So you subtract the items in which you were supposed to sell minus the quantity of items you sold, you get the remaining items on stock. So this marks the end of our stock inventory system. Thank you.